Hey, this is not an Amazon Prime here. If you want your suit, do not expect, for Christ's sake, do not expect it tomorrow. How can you expect that we're gonna somehow drop everything and start working on your suit? So recently I had a call from a guy who wanted a suit for Wednesday. It was Monday. Like, this is insane. Like, grow up, people. What do you think this is? It's never gonna happen. You are insulting me, you're insulting the industry. This is not something that could be done in a day. Like, what planet do you live on? Like, sake, like, this is crazy. And you, my dear consumer, you are responsible for this because you think that everything is delivered next day. This is craftsmanship. We are turning this from just a flat piece of cloth into a suit, into something that is three-dimensional. It's not happening tomorrow. It's not happening in 2 days' time. If you're lucky, you may be able to get your suit in 2 weeks. If you are going to ask us very nicely and pay extra, we may be able to fit that in. But imagine that everyone's going to be on the same boat. Imagine everyone wants the same thing. Imagine that everyone wants their suit as soon as possible, because we live in this environment where all of a sudden everything needs to be next day. Everything is prime. Everything is on demand. Everything is now. No, your suit will not be here. Your bespoke shoes will not be here. Your shirt, bespoke, is not going to be here. And this is also my fault. Listen, I will tell you this is all my fault, because you know what I do? I tell people that it's possible. I tell people that yes, we can do a suit in a week and a half, and I somehow let them know that that's okay to ask. But it's completely unacceptable, and it's very often we make mistakes. Our tailors make mistakes. It's not perfect because we're rushing things at the pace that it should not be rushed. So please think about this next time you want to have any suit made. Think about the craftsmanship that goes into it. Think about the time that it takes from moving this from a flat piece of cloth into a garment that you're going to enjoy for years. That's the whole point. It's not going to be just for one event. You're going to have this suit for 5, 6, 10 years. So next time, when you're going to be making a suit, have a decency to ask if it needs to be done soon as possible. But also do not expect this in the next 2 or 3 days. Expect it to be in 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 or 5 weeks, and that's also okay. Have a decency to think that it takes some weeks to make a suit that's going to last you a lifetime. Don't forget to stay stylish. That was a bit of a rant, but it had to be said.